uh, there's sort of an economic light at the end of the tunnel for Iran that didn't exist 2 years ago. And so all of this attempt by the West to use its economic might to pressure Iran is they're finding out that that power has eroded. And the I think if you could get Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin off to the side and have a private chat, that they'd both be probably pretty surprised as well that has turned out this way. That their efforts to try to break free of Western hegemony, and particularly in the economic realm, it's actually starting to work, and it's working in a way that is actually terrifying the West. So um, I think we've got to recognize also the fundamental change that took place in Iran in the aftermath. On June 25th, after the 12-day war ended, that previous efforts by the Iranian leadership um, to keep the Russians and Chinese at arm's length, that went away. they've they've been there's a number of Iranian officials, both with the foreign ministry and defense ministry. They've been racking up some frequent flyer miles, getting back and forth to Moscow and to Beijing. So I'd be interested, Professor, what your observations have been.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct that the difference between now and 2015 is enormous. Back then, Russia and China were much weaker countries.
Hmm.
Russia was uh, recovering in the middle of its growth, but it still hadn't got where where it is today. And the Russians and the Chinese weren't facing sanctions. So working with Iran